Section 35 of The Handy Cyclopedia of Things Worth Knowing. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. This reading by Kara Schallenberg. The Handy Cyclopedia of Things Worth Knowing by Joseph Trienens, published in 1911. Section 35. Advertisements. Part 1. Things worth knowing about Dr. Graves' tooth powder are too many and too well known to print on this small page, but here are a few. 3,360,000 cans sold in 1910. 5 girls can make 75 gross in one day. 42,000 druggists in the USA carry Graves. 200 tons of tooth powder made in 1910. If so many people use Graves, why can't you? Illustration. Preceding text with image of container. Perfect Form Health Brace. Develop your chest from 3 to 6 inches. Compels deep breathing, and ensures long life. Consumption claims thousands whose stooped shoulders and cramped lungs prevent them from inhaling the health-giving, revitalizing air. Special price, $1.50 for a $2 quality, for sale where you got this book. Illustration. Pictures of a man and woman modeling the brace. Products worth knowing. Now my mouth and teeth really do feel clean. Isn't it a godsend we had it in the house when the youngster cut his hand? Remarks frequently made by users of Hydrox, peroxide of hydrogen, the always reliable antiseptic. You cannot depend on cheap peroxides in an emergency. They're dear at any price. For ideal cleanliness, comfort, and hygiene, use Hydrox peroxide. Cream, tooth powder, dental paste, soap, talc, face powder. The aristocrats of toilet preparations. All drugstores sell them. Hydrox Chemical Company, New York, San Francisco, Chicago. Illustration. Image of package. This is a reproduction of the handsome new-style package of St. Jacob's Oil, which has a world-wide reputation as the great remedy for pain. No other oil or liniment has ever received the cordial approval of the medical and nursing professions the world over. St. Jacob's Oil is the safest, surest, and best pain-relieving agent. Highest prize medals awarded at international expositions for being the best pain cure. Good for rheumatism, neuralgia, sore throat, chest colds, etc. Just rub it on the affected parts. The pain may resist a dozen treatments, but it can't resist St. Jacob's Oil. Send for illustrated booklet containing free music offer. Price, 25 cents. 50 cents. The 50-cent bottle contains 3 times as much as the 25-cent size. St. Jacob's Oil Limited, Baltimore, Maryland. Illustration. Image of package. Stiefel's Medicinal Soaps. For more than a quarter of a century, Stiefel's Medicinal Soaps, the pioneer products in the field, have been the standby of physicians everywhere, and many of the varieties have, originally through the recommendation of the skin specialist or the family physician, become household remedies and toilet accessories in the homes of the refined and particular. The ideal, logical, and scientifically approved care of the scalp calls for the use of Stiefel's superlative boracic acid shampoo soap. A most effective remover of dandruff. Cleanses the scalp and opens the pores. Leaves the hair loose and fluffy so that you can do a thing with it next day. Price 25 cents per cake. Tear out the coupon printed on page 381 and get a free sample. Sole agents for the U.S. Schering and Glotz, 150 to 152 Maiden Lane, New York. The oldest, yet most up-to-date. Listen to these men. There's no use talking. Your appearance has much to do with your success. Yes, any man's success in business. A small investment with us will give you the right appearance, the appearance of real prosperity. Many men are wearing clothes made by us because they're stylish, reliable, and may be had at very reasonable prices. We import many of our own goods, and always display a large line of exclusive novelties at very attractive prices. The proprietors of this publication are our customers. Our work pleases them, and they think it will please you. We know it will. We would very much appreciate a call, and if you will mention this advertisement, we will allow you an extra cash discount of 5%. Our household accounts are subject to premiums and make buying clothes easy. Drop us a card, and we will mail you a pamphlet giving full information, also samples. Misselhorn and Nelson, tailors. Telephone Maine 3906, 19 South Fifth Avenue, Chicago. Our specialty, orthopedic apparatus. For all deformities, including spinal curvature, hip joint disease, weak legs, bow legs, knock knees, club feet, flat feet, etc. Shoes for the lame. All apparatus made in our own factory, by skilled mechanics on short notice. Estimates cheerfully given. Send for Catalogue D. Sharp and Smith, manufacturers of orthopedic apparatus, shoes for the lame, artificial limbs, trusses, crutches, abdominal supporters, elastic stockings. 103 North Wabash Avenue, Chicago, 2 doors north of Washington Street. Illustration. Image of person modeling a corset. Image of shoe. Are you too fat? Downs Obesity Reducer will reduce your fat. Downs Obesity Reducer is unlike other reducing remedies in that it does not require other medicines to strengthen up the system after it has performed its function of relieving the patient of superfluous fat. On the contrary, Downs Obesity Reducer not only does away with obesity, but it strengthens the entire system, discharges all impurities, and tones up the blood. It is easy to take, being put up in pill and capsule form. Downs Obesity Reducer contains no injurious drugs. A child might take it in any quantity without harmful effects. It is not one of the so-called new discoveries. It has been used successfully for over 30 years and has never produced an evil effect. Scores of people have been reduced by it from 20 to 80 pounds, and never felt better than while taking and after taking. Guaranteed by the Downs Chemical Company, Chicago, under the Pure Food and Drugs Act of June 30, 1906. Serial number 17092. Regular price for a full month's treatment is $2.50. Illustration. Silhouette of obese man and woman. Finest razors in the world, hand-forged, largest factory in the U.S., satisfaction guaranteed. Ask for the Geneva Standard brand, made by Geneva Cutlery Company, Geneva, New York, USA. Illustration. Image of razor. Illustration. Picture of blacksmith pounding iron on an anvil. Pure olive oil is a health-building food. It builds firm, solid flesh, aids digestion, and clears the complexion. Dress your food with Sherris, pronounced Sherris, olive oil. It is the first pressing of the choicest French olives. Every package put up and sealed at the factory at Grasse, France. American agents, Antoine Chiris Company, 18 to 20 Platt Street, New York. Don't be cut open. Don't suffer. Promptly use Maize Poultice, hygroscopine. For pains, wounds, swellings, burns, bites, stings, and all inflammations. Maize Poultice is in air-tight glass jars. 12 ounces net, 20 ounces net, 2 pounds net, and 5 pounds. Maize Poultice is a safe, clean, soothing dressing, is antiseptic and anesthetic, does not soil or stain. It dissolves in water, lasts 24 hours as a dressing. Maize Poultice is endorsed by physicians everywhere. It has no equal as a treatment in pneumonia, pleurisy, bronchitis, croup, rheumatic joints, carbuncles, old ulcers, infections, pelvic pains, ovaritis, erysipelas, orchitis, tonsillitis, enlarged glands, and appendicitis. Maize Chemical Manufacturing Company, Chicago, Illinois. Prevent disease. Australian Eucalyptus Globulus Oil, Kangaroo brand. Recommended by the highest medical authorities for sickroom and household use as a general antiseptic, disinfectant, and deodorant. It is non-poisonous and non-irritating. Used the world over. Take no substitute, but see that you get our Kangaroo brand. Eucosentol, a fragrant but powerful antiseptic and inhalant, invaluable to those exposed to infection and contagion, to travelers, and for use in crowded cars, theaters, etc. Mosquitoes and other insects shun it. Use it when on the water or at summer resorts. Either of the above sold by or obtained through any druggist, in original bottles only. Australian Eucalyptus Chemical Company, 305 North Michigan Avenue, Chicago, Illinois. Colds, catarrh, colds in head, hay fever, Condon's Catarrhal Jelly. Sample free for relief, to prove why it cures. Please try Condon's with our compliments for catarrhal sore throat, or colds, or any catarrhal trouble. Pleasant, pure, quick to stop distress, and speedily cures. Don't delay. Sold by over 35,000 druggists. Or write us for free sample. Condon's, in sanitary tubes, gives quick relief. Snuff a bit of this aromatic, soothing, healing jelly well into the nasal passages. Take a small portion internally, leaving in the throat as long as possible. Rub the throat well with the jelly. You'll find almost instant relief. Get a 25-cent or 50-cent tube today of your druggist, or send penny postal to us for free sample. Condon Manufacturing Company, Minneapolis, Minnesota. 25-cent or 50-cent sanitary tubes at all druggists. Sample free. Illustration. Image of woman rubbing her throat. Image of package. End of section 35. Read by Kara Schallenberg, www.kray.org, on January 6, 2007, in Oceanside, California.